what is poppin' with y'all? What y'all doing? You know, like, what's happening? What's up? So today we're gonna be doing a freshman advice video because y'all be needing advice. Y'all going to a new establishment. Y'all don't really know how it is. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't really know how it is. I don't really know like the tips and stuff like that. So definitely stay with me while I make this video for y'all, because this video really for y'all. It's really for y'all. So number one, in the beginning of school year, normally they have a summer bridge. So summer bridge is basically when you go to school for like a week before school starts, and it's a whole bunch of different activities and stuff to help you build relationships with friends and stuff. And quite frankly, I didn't go, and younger me would have wished that I had went, because I feel like I would have had an easier first day if I had those friends that, you know, I could have had. But I'm not mad at it now that I'm older, because my high school experience has been pretty smooth sailing the way that it went, so I'm not mad at all. But to enhance yours, go to summer bridge, meet new people. Don't go into high school with the mindset of I don't trust nobody, I don't like nobody, somebody say this, they won't get smacked, because there's no need for that. Make some friends, relax, you know. Number two, don't try to impress people in high school, because we do not care. And I'm gonna tell y'all that. I'm only telling y'all that because I care about y'all. The whole trying to act like a big dog, and y'all not big dogs, y'all little dogs. First of all, y'all just got out of 8th grade. So just relax, like. And I'm gonna tell y'all the honest truth. When you get out of 8th grade, you probably thinking like, oh, high school is to eat or get 8. It's really not. It's really not. Everybody's just trying to make it to the next grade. I'm not really lying to y'all. Everybody's trying to make it to the next grade. Everybody just trying to graduate so they get up out of there. Like, nobody's playing big dog, nobody's playing little dog. The seniors don't play big dog, the juniors don't play big dog. Only people that try to play big dog is the freshmen and sophomores. And I'm telling y'all don't gotta do that. Just act how you act on a normal. Be yourself and you will be fine. People will naturally like get to you. Not get to you, but like people will naturally gravitate to you pretty much from your aura, from your vibe. So just be yourself. Like, you don't gotta impress people to make friends, and you don't gotta impress people to make people be like, oh, I don't want to mess with her. Like, it's not that type of establishment. 3, dating in high school. I don't recommend dating people that go to your high school. And the only reason of that is because everybody know everybody in high school. So it's just gonna be a lot of talking if y'all business get out. And I know as a freshman, you're not prepared for that. As a freshman, you're not prepared for the rumors that people are gonna tell you that's not true. You're not gonna be prepared for the girls trying to get with him and the boys trying to get with you. And you're just not prepared for it. So I wouldn't tell you to date somebody. One, I wouldn't say date anybody in your freshman year, period, just because you're a freshman. You're not ready for any relationship. You're just starting to sprout. But I'm not the one to talk, because I've been with my boyfriend since freshman year. So whatever you do is what you're comfortable with. But my advice, because this is my advice, don't date somebody that go to your school. And it's easier to get your heart broke. You can go around the corner and just see him hugging up on some girl. Like, I wouldn't recommend that. At least if they're in a different school than one that you don't gotta see it for your eyes. I don't know. It's probably less chest pain in school. You rather find it out out of school. But yeah, that is that. And I wouldn't take nobody serious. Seniors, if they're trying to talk to you, they don't want you. Juniors, if they're trying to talk to you, they don't want you. I would probably just go for the sophomores. If you're a freshman, go for a sophomore or freshman that's around your age, because you're thinking kind of alike, I guess. But if senior is coming up to you, baby, that's nasty. They only want your virginity. Sorry to break it to you. It's my shadow for me. Ew. Okay, yeah. They only want your virginity. Join clubs. That's I'm sorry, I'm not comfortable. Join clubs, that's a really big one that you should do, just because of the simple fact that clubs help you gain friends that's more in your comfort zone. So I joined art club this year, and when I joined art club, I felt like I was at home. I felt like I had a family of people who understand how I think, because we all think like artists. So if I was to paint something in that club and they look at it through their artist minds. But if I paint something and show it to my friends, they might not see it the same way an artist may. And artists understand other artists better. So yeah, join clubs and stuff like that. I feel like you really find your people when you do that. I feel like it helps you also have something to look forward to after school. So you had a bad day in school, okay, well I can't wait till after school where I can go to basketball practice, or you know what I'm saying? So definitely join clubs. If you don't go to summer bridge, join clubs. It definitely help you, like, seriously. Stay on top of your grades, and I feel like that's just like a, you know, duh. But when people get in high school, they get lost into the whole, I'm a teenager, so I'm gonna smoke, I'm gonna drink, I want to be a rebel, or I have a job now, I have responsibilities, which is nothing wrong with that, but it's all about balance. It's definitely all about balance. Another tip for keeping your grades up, if you're a bad test taker, definitely keep your classwork grade up. If your classwork grade is up and you fail a test, it won't hurt you. You know what I'm saying? But if you're already at a like C- in class and then you take an exam and you fail it, you're gonna be at an F. So definitely keep your classwork grade up. If you're gonna keep any grade up, keep your classwork grade up, so that way you have something to fall back on in case anything happens. Because a lot of parents will tell you can have a job, but you just gotta keep your grades up. And I have never had a talk with my parents about my grades being bad since I've had a job, or before I had a job, because I kept my grades at a certain level. To add on top of that, you have to balance being in the hallways and being in class. You can't be in the hallways with an F. I feel like that's just, you're just setting yourself up to be in summer school, and I'm pretty sure you'd rather be making money than to be in summer school. You'd rather be out with your hood rat friends and twerking on headlights than sitting your butt in that chair and doing that summer school work or being on Apex. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, like, come on, it's a ratio. It's a ratio. If your grades are bad, sit in class. Like, or go to coach class. Don't be afraid to go to coach class. Coach class is open for a reason. Coach class is coach class for a reason. My 9th grade year, I didn't know algebra at all. I was in coach class every single day until I passed. Like, you have to do what you need to pass, because who wants to be in summer school? Who wants to be in summer school? And overall, who wants to have to make up for credits? That's just too much work to do. And sometimes you can't make up for it as soon as possible. You gotta wait till your junior year and you're a freshman. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, if you gotta go to coach class, that's fine. If you gotta go to Sunday school or Saturday school, go. Do what you have to do to pass. Do what you have to do to pass. And create a bond with your teachers. If you create a bond with your teachers, they'll be lenient to a lot of things that you can do. Me, I keep my grades up. I'm very interactive in class, which kind of made me create bonds with my teachers. So if I was to go out there in the hallways for a couple minutes, they wouldn't really have a problem with it. If I was to come to school late, they wouldn't mark me tardy. Just know what you can and can't do with certain teachers, and create a bond with those teachers. Because if you create a bond with your teachers, your life would be perfect. Like, your life would be pretty much good. To add on, back to the impressing thing, disrespecting teachers or authority figures is not cute. It's not attractive. It's very much childish. You need to go back to middle school material. Nobody in high school does that. Everybody's here trying to learn. Everybody's trying to get off of this subject so they can get to the next subject. Nobody wants to stay on the same subject forever. And you are wasting their time learning. You're wasting other people's time learning something that they probably need to know. And disrespecting the teacher, creating an argument between you and the teacher. And it's just extra-ness that doesn't need to be added. If you still in that phase where you feel like you're always right, the teacher is wrong, go back to middle school, hide under a rock somewhere, but please don't come to my classroom because you will get cussed out. Thank you. Don't fiend for friends. Friends will come to you eventually. You don't need friends, but friends will come to you eventually. You will gain your own set of people. You will find people who you can vibe with eventually, whether that's going to basketball games, football games, clubs, even just being in a classroom and sitting next to a partner in class. You like, hey, can I borrow a pencil? And now y'all cool. Like, people will come eventually. If you see a girl you want to be friends with, don't fiend for the friendship. I would say, you see a girl, oh hey, like, yeah, you seem pretty cool. Like, I feel like we could be friends for real. You know what I'm saying? They don't take it. They don't take it. If they take it, they take it. You can't be mad. But definitely don't like fiend for friends. Don't try to press people to get friends because it's not needed. If you can't fight, don't talk about nobody. And I feel like that's just a say so for anything. If you can't fight, if you know you can't fight, or even if you can fight but you're not confrontational, don't talk about nobody so that way you can remain drama free. I feel like I remain pretty much drama free, but I just don't be like, don't get me wrong, everybody talk about people, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, she loud and like dramatic, because there's no need for that. Yeah, she looked a mess in that dress, but that's all. Her hair look a mess, but that's all. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all. That's all. She could have put a better color combination together, but that's all. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no need to make a big dramatic scene while talking about somebody, because that's when the drama comes. Especially around in high school. If you want to talk about somebody, talk about them over the phone with a friend. I guess I assume I'm not telling you to talk about people. I'm just trying to give you a better option. If you're going to do that with people that you can trust, because people run their mouth a lot. And they gonna come to you like, yeah, because she said da-da-da-da, and then he said, she said, yeah, it's a lot of that. So I don't recommend talking about people. But if you know you can't fight, don't talk. It's that simple. I don't really know what to tell you other than that. When you're in middle school, teachers tell you, oh, the stuff that you're trying to pull in here, high school not gonna let you pull that. They lied. High school don't care. High school don't care. High school don't care. I mean, some might mind them. I don't know what to tell y'all, but don't go into high school, because they trying to like scare you. But don't go into high school thinking it's like, it's not. If you're a female, always have a backup bag, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, see that? Always have a backup bag for your menstrual in your bag. You never know when it's gonna come. And if you got like a group of friends or whatever, you can always go to the nurse. But I'm gonna tell y'all now, the nurse give y'all like cardboard pads. Like they not comfortable. But if you keep a bag on you at all times, you should be prepared. And the bag, it should be like a little spray, because you know sometimes like your period blood will smell like blood when you use the bathroom. So spray, you should have like a little bottle of spray, definitely pads or tampons or both, whatever you use, whatever your desire. An extra pair of panties. And I feel like that should be pretty much it. Oh, baby wipes. But other than that, that should be pretty much it. Just have like a little bag, because you never know what's gonna happen. Like, that's just that. You can leave it in your locker if you have a locker. But like whatever. But always have something on you just in case, because you never know what's gonna come. That's all I had wrote down. I feel like that's all I have for you guys right now. But yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys right now. Oh, don't get in trouble. And I'm not gonna say don't get in trouble, because that's like, it's not inevitable, but sometimes it is. But like, don't go into high school wanting to fight. Don't go into high school just causing ruckus, being bad, like, because all those suspensions and marks and stuff they put on your record is on your record. And if you want to go to college, that's not going to be something that that's not going to be something you want people to see. I don't know if it says why you got into the fight. It might just say that you was in a fight. But imagine you applying to Harvard and, you know, it said you got into a fight over some chicken nuggets. They're gonna look at you like, girl, you stupid, you're not getting here. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of the things that you're actually fighting about. I'm not fighting you because I said you're dressed like the mess. I'm not, like, sometimes you can't help it because people gonna run up on you. But if you have any say so in the situation, don't be fighting anybody. Like, people really not that worth it to fight. And then nowadays we got monkeypox. Everybody got the cheese touch on top of COVID. I play with COVID. Okay, COVID just COVID. Like, you only got that for like 2 weeks. If you good, you gotta wait enough 2 weeks. Like, it's whatever. But monkeypox, first of all, you get nasty bumps on your body, and that stays you're contagious for 21 days. That's nasty. I don't want to touch you. I don't want to breathe the same air as you. Why am I going to fight you and risk my health and my family's health by fighting you? That's enough. So be mindful about the things that you're fighting for. Be mindful about the people that you're fighting. Because you could be, imagine you're fighting and you don't have no friends. And your family not like that. And you fighting this one girl. You think it's going to be just a fight and leave. After that, it's just gonna be one fight and done, one and done, and then she bring her whole group of homegirls the next day, or her family members waiting for you outside the next day. What you gonna do? Be mindful who you fighting, what you fighting about, and think about it. Is it worth it? Is it worth being put on your record that you fought? Is it worth not possibly being accepted into certain colleges because you got a bad record, because you're fighting every week over nothing? Think about that. Let that settle in your head. And you don't have to be rude to people in high school. I know it's an eat or get ate mindset for a lot of people, but that's not how it is, baby. Everybody's trying to leave. So if you bump somebody in the hallway, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Or my bad. Or I didn't mean to do that. That's that simple. I seen 2 girls in the hallway in my 11th grade year bump each other by accident, and they turned around and they started fighting, like they head on arguing and ready to fight. That's so uncalled for. If you did it, you did it, and if you didn't do it, you didn't do it. If you didn't mean to, sometimes, and then y'all don't understand that your book bag can probably bump somebody and you not notice. So your book bag probably did hit somebody. Oh, your book bag hit me. Oh, my fault. I didn't mean to do that. Excuse me. My fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that simple. That's all it really takes. It don't take a lot. It don't take a lot to be. It don't take a lot. It don't. And my last thing to tell y'all is that you don't need to run your mouth. You don't need to be messy. A lot of y'all are messy by accident. So you go and you hear something. Okay, you're gonna tell the friend, but your friend is messy too. So now y'all just. And that's how you get added into conversations, because you said something and told your friend, and now everybody in the whole school know, because everybody is traveling on. So it's like, oh, she said this and he said this and she said this and da da da, and now your name is brought to the mix. You know, so don't be messy. If you hear something, keep it to yourself. Don't be spreading stuff, especially if they're just rumors. Please don't be spreading rumors. If it ain't a fact check, then it's not not 50. Spread. I mean, it's not a spread in the first place, but why would you spread a rumor instead of a fact? That don't make sense to me. But keep your mouth closed, especially if you don't know how to fight. Just saying. I see so many people fight because they didn't know how to fight and they was talking about people. That's embarrassing. Save yourself the embarrassment. Do that. And yeah. I don't know if y'all got I don't know if y'all have vending machines or school stores like that, but fun fact, and I'm gonna tell y'all this, and it's my last thing. My last fact, and this is probably one of the most valuable ones, y'all. Listen, anytime that you break in a bill and you paying for something, you get change back, keep your change. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. It's because if your school has vending machines, most of the time they're not. If you put a $5 bill in that machine, it's gonna give you, and you get something for $1, it's gonna give you all quarters back. It's gonna give you all quarters back. It's gonna give you all change. It's not gonna give you bills. So keep your change, your pennies, your silvers. Keep all of it. Have a change purse in your book bag. Keep a change purse in your book bag, because if you keep a change purse in your book bag, you won't have to break bills to get something to snack on. You'll have quarters and dimes and nickels in there already. When you're like, oh, I got change, and you throw it in there, so that way you're not wasting a whole $5 bill and get quarters back for $4. That's a hot mess. But I'm so excited I did this video for y'all. This is not really only for freshmen. I mean, it really is just for freshmen. That's my target audience for this video. But if you are a sophomore, a junior even, or if you're a freaking senior, like, anybody can use advice in this video. Anybody can use this. Anybody can, you know what I'm saying? You can be a senior just realizing, oh, if I keep my classwork grade up, I'll be good when the test comes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just playing y'all on the game. So whatever grade you win, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope y'all learned something from me. I hope y'all understood. Okay, yeah, that's all I got to say. I'm tired. I'm losing my light. So, peace out. Shut it.